Hello everybody, Dr. Bob here. We're going to have another tip today, and this one is probably one of the most important ones in terms of trying to prevent eye disease, and we're talking about diabetic retinopathy, and of course that affects all kinds of things between liver disease and kidney and end up on dialysis and everything else. But this tip has to do, how many of you watch TV, you've seen the commercial that high fructose corn syrup is just another sweetener and the body can't tell the difference? That is so bad and so wrong. The truth of it is, high fructose corn syrup is the leading cause of diabetes. Hands down, it is, because it's fructose. But here's the problem, or this is that concerns the tip tonight. How would you like to have diabetes? How would you like to be obese? How would you like to have insulin resistance, also called metabolic syndrome X, or NASH? Now, actually, there's a more technical term, but NASH really is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Now you go, what's that? It's the same as cirrhosis of the liver, only you didn't have to do alcohol to get to it. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about high fructose corn syrup. It does the same thing to the liver that alcohol does. Now, high fructose corn syrup not only is bad from the fructose standpoint and causing liver damage, and I forgot to add, if you want those diseases, the way professionals, quote unquote, meaning doctors and corporations study diabetes and obesity, is they take animals and give them lots of high fructose corn syrup and they become diabetic, and then they do the testing on them to find out what they want to know. But the bottom line too is that high fructose corn syrup also comes from genetically modified corn. Genetically modified corn, which is about 90% of the corn today, is terrible in what it does to people. And in fact, some of the things it does, it causes, the new one called, or the most recent one called BT corn is Bacillus thuringiensis, and that's actually causing pesticides to be in your gut, your immune system, and your digestive system, and you actually manufacture pesticides. So it's not bad enough that we just have pesticides, but you're making it for yourself and others when you use the restroom. Now, the other part of it is 25% of the high fructose corn syrup is made with mercury. So 25% comes from and has mercury in it. So the bottom line is, we don't want mercury. You don't want mercury in fillings. You don't want it in fish, and you sure don't want it in high fructose corn syrup. So the solution is, don't do high fructose corn syrup. Now, on the other hand, 100 years ago, the average person ate 6 pounds of sugar a year. Today, the average person's eating 175 pounds, mostly of high fructose corn syrup and sugar. If you want to be healthy, that means prevent heart disease, avoid obesity, avoid diabetes, and avoid cancer. You want to eliminate sugar from your diet. At any rate, this is Dr. Bob. I want to remind you that I specialize in contact lenses. My office is next door to Eyecrafters at the Parks Mall in Arlington, and I look forward to you. Come by, we'll talk about health issues. Thank you.